Imagine this, the Marvel Universe just shook again. A headline that nobody thought would drop this early has now sent waves through the fandom. Mark Ruffalo himself has confirmed it. The Hulk is officially returning in Spider-Man 4. Yes, you heard that right. After months of speculation, rumors, and endless fan theories, we finally have the Green Giant stepping back into the spotlight alongside Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and the timing could not be more perfect. Fans across the US, Canada, Australia, and Germany are already exploding with excitement, and for good reason. This isn't just another cameo. This could redefine the future of the MCU. Let's set the stage here. Spider-Man 4 has been one of the most mysterious projects in Marvel's Phase 5 lineup, since the emotional ending of No Way Home, where Peter was left completely alone. The question has been what direction Marvel will take the wall crawler next. Will it be darker, grittier, and more grounded? Or will it continue weaving in cosmic-level heroes? And now, with the Hulk back in the mix, those questions just got even bigger. Mark Ruffalo, the man who has played Bruce Banner for over a decade, didn't just tease, he confirmed it. During a fan event, he openly admitted he's gearing up to reprise his role in Spider-Man 4. That single confirmation has sent shockwaves across every Marvel community. Why? Because Hulk and Spider-Man haven't really shared meaningful screen time since the early Avengers team-ups. Their chemistry, their contrast, their sheer dynamic energy is something fans have been craving, and Marvel is finally delivering now. Think about this for a second. Spider-Man, fresh out of the heartbreak of losing Aunt May, forgotten by everyone he loves, trying to rebuild his life from scratch, suddenly crosses paths with Bruce Banner. But this isn't the same Banner we saw in Endgame cracking jokes as Smart Hulk. This could be a Banner who's more conflicted, darker, maybe even closer to losing control again. Imagine Peter Parker finding a mentor not in Tony Stark this time, but in Bruce Banner, someone who understands what it means to carry a monster inside while still trying to do the right thing. That's not just storytelling, that's raw Marvel magic. Fans are already theorizing what this could mean for the larger MCU. Is this just a setup for Spider-Man's next big solo adventure? Or is Marvel planting seeds for something bigger, like World War Hulk, or even Secret Wars? If Hulk is in Spider-Man 4, you know this isn't just a throwaway decision. Kevin Feige and the Marvel creative team always think 10 steps ahead. Every appearance, every crossover is designed to build the bigger tapestry, and this one feels like it's going to be massive. Think about the audience reaction. Picture the theater. The moment Peter Parker looks up and standing there is Bruce Banner. Maybe in his human form, maybe already transformed, maybe even saving Peter from an impossible situation. That's the kind of moment that makes fans jump out of their seats. That's the kind of crossover that builds legends. And let's not forget the villains. Rumors have been swirling about who Spider-Man will face this time. With the Hulk's return, it opens doors to villains that Peter alone might struggle with. Maybe something tied to Oscorp. Maybe a storyline that involves experiments gone wrong. Maybe even a villain who directly challenges Hulk and Spider-Man. Together, the possibilities are endless, and that's exactly why fans are losing their minds. The return of Mark Ruffalo also signals something important. Marvel has been facing criticism for sidelining some of its biggest legacy characters. With Iron Man and Captain America gone, and Thor moving into cosmic adventures, many wondered what would happen to Hulk. Was his story over after Endgame? Was Smart Hulk the final form? Clearly not. Clearly Marvel still has unfinished business with him, and where better to bring him back than in the story of Spider-Man, the most relatable, grounded hero in the MCU right now. This isn't just fan service. This is strategic storytelling. This is Marvel saying, we know what you want, we know what will blow your minds, and we're going to deliver it. So buckle up, because Spider-Man 4 just became one of the most anticipated Marvel movies of the next few years. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is back, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is back, and the stage is set for a crossover that could change the MCU forever. And here's the real kicker. If Marvel is willing to reveal this now, just imagine what they're still keeping under wraps. Could we see Daredevil return? Could we get hints at the Fantastic Four? Could this even tie into Kang or the multiverse? The possibilities are staggering, and Marvel loves to play the long game. The countdown has officially begun. Hulk is back. Spider-Man is ready, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is about to unleash something unforgettable. Asterisk. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Mark Ruffalo confirming his return doesn't just signal a fun crossover, it might actually point to Marvel slowly setting up one of the most demanded comic book storylines of all time, World War Hulk. For years, fans have been begging Marvel to give Hulk his own big arc, not just a supporting role in Avengers movies. Spider-Man 4 could very well be the first spark that lights that fire. Imagine Bruce Banner entering Peter Parker's life in a moment. of crisis, but at the same time, Banner himself beginning to unravel. What if the controlled smart Hulk persona isn't as stable as we thought? What if cracks begin to show, and Peter is caught in the middle of something far bigger than he ever signed up for? That kind of story doesn't just excite fans, it builds suspense. It keeps audiences talking long after the credits roll. And let's not forget the emotional parallels here. Peter Parker is in a place of complete isolation right now. Nobody remembers him. He's alone in a tiny apartment, starting his life over from zero. That emotional weight is crushing. And in walks Bruce Banner, a man who knows exactly what it feels like to be alienated, to be feared, to be alone. That kind of mentor-student relationship could hit audiences right in the heart. Instead of flashy cameos or forced humor, this could be Marvel's chance to give fans a deeply human story about connection, about finding strength in someone who understands your pain. But Marvel isn't just about emotion, it's about spectacle. So let's talk action. If Hulk is in Spider-Man 4, you can bet there's going to be some jaw-dropping fight scenes. Fans are already speculating about which villains could possibly warrant both Spider-Man and Hulk teaming up. Could we finally see Norman Osborn step into the MCU? Could this be the introduction of the Red Hulk, a fan-favorite villain whose presence would immediately raise the stakes? Or maybe Marvel goes even bolder and teases something cosmic, a villain who threatens not just New York, but the entire world, forcing two of Marvel's most iconic heroes to stand side by side. And here's another layer. International fans are eating this up. In countries like Australia, Germany, and Canada, Spider-Man remains one of the most popular Marvel characters of all time. Bringing Hulk into his movie isn't just a creative choice, it's a global strategy. Marvel knows audiences worldwide want big event-level storytelling, and nothing screams event louder than Spider-Man and Hulk smashing their way through an enemy together. But hold on, there's one more possibility that nobody is talking about enough. What if Hulk isn't just a mentor or ally in Spider-Man 4? What if, for even a brief moment, he becomes the antagonist? Think about it, Peter Parker, still finding his footing, still learning how to operate in the shadows, suddenly faces an uncontrollable Hulk. Maybe it's not permanent, maybe it's not the entire plot, but even a single sequence of Spider-Man trying to outsmart or survive against Hulk would be a cinematic moment for the ages. Fans would lose their minds in theaters watching Spidey web-sling around a raging green monster, desperately trying to stop him without hurting him. That's tension, that's cinema. And the best part, Marvel doesn't even need to reveal everything. Right now, just the confirmation alone has already turned Spider-Man 4 into one of the most hyped movies of Phase 5. But you can bet Marvel has more surprises lined up. Hidden cameos, shocking twists, and game-changing reveals that we won't see coming until the opening night. If Hulk is back, that means Marvel is serious about tying together the past, the present, and the future of the MCU in ways we're only beginning to understand. So here we are. Spider-Man 4 isn't just another sequel anymore. It's shaping up to be the next big turning point in Marvel's saga. With Mark Ruffalo back in the green skin, Tom Holland stepping into his darkest chapter yet, and the possibility of legendary villains lurking in the shadows, this movie has all the ingredients to become a classic. The world is watching, the fans are ready, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is about to enter a whole new era. Because when Hulk returns, nothing is ever the same again. And so, as the dust settles on this revelation, one truth stands above all. The Marvel Universe is about to change forever. Spider-Man 4 is no longer just Peter Parker's story. It's the story of legacy, of monsters and mentors, of sacrifice and survival. With Hulk officially back in play, every moment, every battle, every line of dialogue will carry more weight, more emotion, and more meaning than ever before. Fans around the world are counting the days, waiting for that first trailer, that first glimpse, that first roar of the Hulk as he smashes his way back onto the big screen. This is the kind of news that defines a generation of storytelling. This is why we watch, why we cheer, why we cry, why we believe in heroes. Because when Marvel brings Spider-Man and Hulk together, it isn't just a movie, it's an event, a global moment shared by millions, uniting fans across America, Canada, Australia, Germany, and beyond. And as we look toward the future, one thing is crystal clear: this is only the beginning. Hulk's return opens doors we can't even imagine yet. Spider-Man's journey is far from over. The villains are waiting, the heroes are rising, and the MCU is marching toward something bigger than we've ever seen. So buckle up, stay ready, and keep your eyes on the horizon, because the Marvel Cinematic Universe just turned the page to its next great chapter. We'll be back very soon with the next part. Stay tuned, because this story is only getting started. Asterisk, a dramatic cinematic shot of Spider-Man standing alone on a New York rooftop at night. Neon city lights glowing, Sense of loneliness and determination in his eyes, ultra-realistic Marvel style. The Hulk emerging from shadows in a dark alley, glowing green eyes piercing through the darkness, powerful and intimidating. Cinematic lighting, photorealistic detail, Spider-Man and Hulk standing side by side in the middle of a ruined New York street, smoke rising, destroyed cars around them. Both ready for battle, epic Marvel poster style. A close-up of Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, half his face calm, the other half transforming into the Hulk, dramatic split-light effect. Ultra-realistic detail, Spider-Man swinging through, collapsing. Skyscrapers while the Hulk smashes the ground below, debris flying everywhere. Cinematic wide shot. Ultra-detailed Marvel movie concept art. Red Hulk vs. Hulk clash. Two giants colliding in a fiery explosion. Intense colors. Photorealistic Marvel-style battle scene. Spider-Man looking up at Bruce Banner in a quiet emotional moment. Warm, dramatic lighting. Symbolic of mentorship and connection. Cinematic close-up shot. Epic cinematic outro scene. Glowing text on a dark cosmic background with Spider-Man's mask on one side and Hulk's glowing green eyes on the other, text in bold letters. Next part. Upload soon. Futuristic Marvel-style design.